And now we are live. What up, gang? What up, YouTube? Mm, Let me promote this shit.
Yo, how you gonna knock somebody in a row?
Alright, let me put this shit over here.
What's up, JP?
What's up, brother? How's it going?
Good, bro. Actually,
What's up?
I gotta confess something, bro.
What happened?
This might be a learning lesson for others here too. So I'm taking a challenge, a 10K challenge.
Okay.
I had under my rules, bro. Wednesdays I don't trade.
Okay.
I ended up losing 4% of my profits that I had already won, just because I was like emotionally thrown off. Basically, I was in good trades, like I was taking valid setups, but like I was either closing early because like I had taken my loss with me from the previous trade onto the next trade, or like I just wasn't holding trades, and it was bad. But I mean, what could we do, right? Just
When did you trade?
I traded AUD at around 12, and then I took gold with dollar yesterday. But I wasn't holding, bro. I fucking closed it early, and then I took a stupid GJ position like to end it off.
I think Dollar ended up calling 2 winning trades last night, right?
Yeah, he took a buy on gold. He took 2 positions on gold.
Yeah, he scaled in. He had told me.
Yeah, it was bad, but I mean,
Oh,
it's
you
those
got,
mistakes. It's like those like little mistakes that like you let the losses get to you, bro, and like you start going ham on your account.
why'd you take the trade, the first trade?
The first trade, well, it was a valid setup, but I had
Was it a
I had
setup you would normally take?
it was just a setup that was out of my time of trading. It was like during Asian session, so
Wait,
I,
when you said you closed early, was it
yeah,
because you had too much risk on the table?
exactly why.
So
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly why.
yeah, I'll probably say lower your lot size.
Yeah,
That usually helps.
that's true, brother.
What up?
But like I said, I mean, you're good though. Like
Yeah, we're
with
straight.
trading, the thing with trading, you're always gonna do mistakes. Like that's what I
Exactly.
realized.
It was just like that impatientness. Like I was super close to like finishing the challenge. That you just get super impatient.
Yeah, I feel you.
Emotional roller coaster.
It happens.
But hey, it was a good lesson though.
Yeah. As
Hell
long
yeah,
as you
bro, it's
learn from
journal.
it.
You learned a lot.
Yeah, it's journaled, and I've committed this mistake so many times. It's just annoying how sometimes you just keep committing the same mistakes.
Part of the game, brother. This is how we live,
On the
how we
journey.
learn in trading. It's the
Yeah,
only
that's
way.
true.
It's the only way we can level up.
Sometimes you need to get, you need to get your ass beat to
Hey,
get better.
You gotta get beat now, and so later you won't get as beat or beat at all, right?
Exactly, yeah.
If as long as you learn what you from your lessons, from your failures or from your losses, don't look at it like a failure. Just keep your head
Hell
up,
no, bro.
brother. You seem like you know what you're doing. So just keep your head up and do what you do when you win.
Exactly, yeah. Just gotta stick to the plan. If I stick to the plan, man, we'll be straight.
Big
I'm gonna touch
facts.
the bag this year. But if I'm over here like trading like a crazy beginner or something, then that's when you.
And also, like when you lose, don't put too much emotions on it.
Yeah.
Like it's fine, bro. Like you're gonna be good. Like that's what I do. Like when I lose, I realize that, dude, the system works. It's just the outcome doesn't matter. Like if I lose a trade too, I know I'm able to come back from it. So If you know you're confident, you can come back. Doesn't matter, like, you know.
Exactly, bro.
What's up, Miguel? What up, Tony? Grand Rising, JPM family. Grand Rising. I've never had anybody greeting me like that. Sounds so nice. I think I'm gonna start saying that from now on. Grand Rising sounds fucking royal as fuck. Grand Rising, Freedom Trading family. Hey. Yo, Eric, remember we were talking about how what's like my day like? So today
Yeah.
I didn't plan my day again, and it was a productive ass day. Well, I planned to be at the smoke shop, and then from there
Exactly.
leave, and then I didn't know what I was gonna do after. But I ended up fucking leaving the smoke shop like at 2 p.m. and I went to go open up a business account, got that done, and then I ended up just fucking working a little bit at like a Starbucks, and
Yeah.
then yeah,
You're just following the flow.
facts. Came home, I napped for a bit, and now I'm here with you guys.
You feel like I feel like you had more energy than yesterday. Today.
Yeah, I think yesterday I was kind of tired from like the previous day because I only slept for like 6 hours. I don't know, bro, but I just get super tired when I sleep for like too much. Like sleep affects my like energy the next day. But if I sleep like 5 hours, like if I sleep exactly 5 hours, I have a great productive day, energized. I'm like wide awake, you know. I'm like in that
No
hustling
sleep.
mindset every single minute.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely need to sleep, like, you know,
Yeah,
especially when
definitely important.
especially us trading, like, you know, can't be just pulling all nighter, you know, like it would definitely affect your trading.
Yeah, yesterday I was sleep deprived too, bro. I was like sleeping like 2, 3 hours every day because I was waking up early and then trading the London session too. So sleep is important.
I think was it did I go live Monday? No, I didn't. I think it was yesterday. Oh no, Sunday. Sunday I was so sleepy. I don't know if you guys noticed. Like, dude, there was this moments where I was like, bro, I was like shutting down, and I was like, okay, wake up, and then I would like shut down, and like it's just like mentally, like I would look at the charts and I'd be like, I'd like knob a little.
Yo, what's good, everyone?
What up, Turkey?
What's up?
Navy.
How's your day been, brother?
It's good.
How's your day been?
It's been great.
Power is
I'm chilling.
manifested. I learned a lot from you guys. Hey, we learned from you too, brother. Shape your destiny through hard work and discipline. Yes. Yes, hard work and discipline. To where you don't have to work hard anymore, right? And you can work smart. But even when you work smart, you have to work hard. So a lot of people don't see from a lot of successful people. They think most of their shit is lucky and are like given, but no, bro. Even successful people have to continue to work hard, and that's why they stay successful. Because you know, there's no point in working hard until you make it, and then when you make it, if you stop to work hard, then you can you can collapse.
You guys in any trades today?
None at the moment. We're just here. 4 hour closes in 9 minutes, so we're gonna see what gold's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be very patient. I already lost today already in New York session. Look, Elias talking about like out of session trades. You know, I took an out of session trade in New York. I don't blame. In my case, I don't know. It is against my trading plan because I have written one session a day. But it was a valid setup in my eyes, and I just got faked out.
Bro, not gonna lie, I took the same setup. Is the buys?
Dude, the same setup happened yesterday in New York session, which is why I was and it played out. Was it
Yeah.
where was it? 245. Let me see where it was.
I took the same one.
It was valid in my eyes. I would take that trade most of the times. It was around, let's see, yesterday 9. It was like right around here. It was like a trend line set up and it just played out. The same thing I saw earlier today. It was just I got clapped. This is where I got clapped, right around here.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I learned a lot from this one, from the trade. It was one of the easy trades, so.
JP, I've been in since 1867.38. Oh, you're in the gold buys right now? You're holding? Sheesh, 18. This is like right around here. You got it at the bottom. That's a nice move, brother. You got some nice moves there. Let's see how this 4-hour candle closes. I want to see this 4-hour close above. We're getting some nice push. It seems like we're gonna be closing up there. But I don't want to see us close here. I want to see us close like above 1880.
Is Eric here?
Yeah, he's here.
What's good, Eric? What's
Good,
good?
man.
What did
Were you yesterday in Snipes stream?
Yeah, I was.
I'm pretty sure he was in the gold buys too, right?
Uh huh. He was.
Oh, he took the gold buys too?
Me? Yeah.
No, Snipes.
Yeah, we all took
No way. After I called it or before?
after we took it.
Oh my god.
We kind of got a discounted price, and we still lost. So, but I mean that's what we thought.
I know. I only saw I think I only saw 10 pips profit, and then I got busy. I got caught up with with some guy who was there at the smoke shop talking shit, and I wanted to show him something in my computer, and the only thing that was visible was my chart. And when I see my stop loss had hit, bro, it was like stop loss 3 hit, stop loss 4 hit. You know?
Damn.
And then I'm like, oh my god, this guy needs to get the fuck out of the shop right now before I fucking, you know, and then I'm just there talking to him, and I was talking to him for like a whole 40 minutes, bro. And I put stop loss on some accounts, and then other accounts I had no stop loss, bro. And then it just destroyed.
Nah. No way.
On my account, I didn't put a stop loss on my account, so I lost I put 5 lots on gold and ended up losing fucking 2.5 racks, 3 racks. It was bad. But it's part of the game, and
It happens.
yeah, that's why if I'm not here in my office, I don't like to trade out much.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I said, it was a valid setup. I had time in my hands. I like the trade. Would I take it again? Yes. You know, I have a trend line set up now, and it's I love my trend line trades. Let's see how valid this trend line is. But either way, I want to see gold. Look, we're rejecting again before closing the 4-hour, where it seems like it's playing there. It's like a nice psychological area. I want to see I want to see the 4-hour candle closure above 1881 for me to feel comfortable taking buys above 1881.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see us make a nice bottom wick on the 4-hour and then probably execute.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes. 4 or 5 minutes. JP, is it okay if I ask you a question about the bot?
Yeah, you could ask me if you want. Well, we can meet up again after as well. I saw your message, bro. I was just napping.
It's only one question. It's only one question. It's up to you. If you want to meet after, we can do that. But it's only one question. It's up to you. I'm fine with waiting.
Is anybody in Orlando in here? What up, Seth? Anybody from the chat from Orlando? Probably be in Orlando. So if anybody's from there, let me know. You live in Jacksonville, right, Navy, or you go to Jacksonville?
Uh, I I go up for in Jacksonville for my dad's job, and then I go down Miami every like couple weeks.
Oh, fire.
My sister lives in Miami, so just go back and forth.
I finally made money off trading. Sheesh. Good shit, Seth. Was it a funded account and you got a payout, or was it like off your own live account that you deposited money and you cashed out, or what? We're closing pretty strong on this 4 hour. I like it. I like it how we're closing. I got myself a little stress ball, guys. This shit is fucking great. This has actually helped me smoke less. Funded account, I made $500. Sheesh, fire. Fire as fuck.
But when people get their first payout, they're just hooked. They're not gonna give up. That's
Bro, you know, no matter
That's-
how much you make off a payout, your first payout, it doesn't matter if it's $1, but at least you know it's real. At least you know trading pays. At least you know it's like tangible. You know, there's a difference between like being up on a funded account and like, you know, not seeing any payout and blowing your money. But like when you cash out and you hit the withdrawal and you get paid, it's like real, and it's like that's what motivates you to keep going. Don't give up ever, Seth. Keep it up, brother. Whatever you did to get those $500, keep doing it. Next month, focus on making $1,000. You know, don't go too much thinking about getting paid or getting rich off this shit. Try to compound your payouts. First month $500. Next goal is $1,000. Then focus on 1,500. Then focus on 2,000. Then focus on 4,000. And then next thing you know, you'll be getting $10,000 payouts sooner than you expect, brother. So keep it up, brother. I'm rooting for you. What prop firm are you using? Come on, let's close a little bit higher, guys. Let's close a little bit higher. Keep pushing, keep pushing.
bro. One of the set files for the EA has been running for like 3 days. It's been running for 3 days. I just forgot about it.
No.
And made like good money. Good. Oh, let me check. They made like over 3%. It's not bad, not bad. It's on low risk, so. That's on gold.
Gold, and only gold?
Yeah, only gold. It's one of the set files. I just forgot about it. Oh, it's making money. I mean, this is on demo, to be clear. There's not real money.
But at least you know it's working.
I always test on demo first and then put on my live one day.
Can you guys hear the music?
On the Zoom? No.
Oh, fire. So I'm out here jamming. Well, not fire, unless you guys want to jam with me, I could turn it up. But I don't know.
turn the music on.
Turn the music on?
Hell yeah.
I'm listening to like house music. Can you guys hear it now?
Nah.
Nope.
Still?
Nope.
I wonder if, yo, YouTube, can you hear it? Can you hear the music loud, or do you guys hear it fine? Yeah, bro, I've been working on my mental for trading. I use MT4 for my trades. But what prop firm are you using? Like, is it like an FTMO, my Forex funds? Keep working on your mental, brother. That's very important. No bottom wick on this gold 4-hour candle. I don't like how we opened up at all. Forex funds on fire.
But I'm so ready for CPI later.
Tomorrow?
Dude, it's gonna be a disaster. If the numbers miss, like if the forecast number don't come out the same as the actual, it's gonna be a nice sell-off. Like a dirty one. I'm talking about we could see a 200 pips in second.
Gold last month, gold CPI moved how many pips? Do you guys remember?
Probably like 180. Usually average like 180 pips to 200 pips. It kind of depends on how strong the data and what the numbers actually come out at. But gold is like US 30 in a way. It's kind of similar. It moves pretty fast. Like as much as you can make a lot of money on it, you can lose a lot of money too.
Facts. No, yeah.
dude, it wicks dirty. I'm talking about.
You're telling me today I never, with a 5 lots, I never lose more than $1,000 or 1,500, you know, max off a 100K account. But I wasn't on top of the trade. I thought I had a stop loss place.
Usually when it comes like to risk, it depends how confident I am on the setup, you know. Like if the percentage higher, like it's gonna go my way, then I don't mind putting a higher percentage, you know.
Congrates. Where are you from, Navy?
Oh, I just realized that. But I'm from Palestine.
From Pakistan?
Palestine? Yeah. It's like next to Egypt. Arabic. Next to Lebanon.
What's their language? Palestinian?
It's Arabic.
Arabic. Oh,
Yes,
sorry for my ignorance.
Yeah.
No, it's all good.
Would you consider yourself Palestinian?
Yeah.
Wait, Navy, I got a question for you. Are you a pilot? You have your pilot license?
Yeah.
Damn, that's cool, bro. I've always wanted to actually have a pilot license.
Yeah, bro, it's lit. You can even start. Yeah, you can even start. The minimum age is like 14, so it's lit.
Wait, can you rent out a plane?
Dude, that's lit. Imagine driving your own plane.
Yeah.
Wait, you can rent out a plane if you want, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna talk to Dollar and see if we take a fucking freedom trading flight and you rent it,
let's
and
do it.
you know we'll pay you and then you just drive it. Dude,
it's all good.
I fucking trust you with my life in the air, okay? Don't fuck up, bro.
I got 2 licenses. We're good.
How many hours you need, maybe?
Sorry?
How many hours of flying you need?
Oof, hours? You need a lot, man. Like if you especially want to do like these commercial planes, you need like thousands of hours. But
holy shit.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how much I have, but it's like a couple hundred right now. So it's I have some good experience.
And you have to fly, like, you have to maintain hours throughout the year to keep your license?
No. I mean, if you get your license, then you're good to go.
When was the last time you flew?
What's up?
When was the last time you flew?
Damn, last time was
I heard it's like riding a
it
bike.
was this year. This year. It was I'm not sure which day exactly it was. January.
Is it like riding a bike?
So no, it's bro. When you get used to it, it's pretty fun because like, you can kind of like maneuver and stuff. It's fun, but at the beginning, it's a little bit scary. Some people, like 80% of people, like they have like stomach problems at the beginning. They kind of feel sick, but like after like a couple days, you're good. A couple flights, it's fun. So
Yeah, that's one of my dreams, to get my pilot license and to have a plane.
yeah. And you get like rated to fly bigger planes and with multiple engines. So your instructor would rate. And yeah, you could like, if you're a good pilot, you would fly much faster planes.
What type of planes are you flying? Are you eligible to fly right now?
Sure. So right now, my favorite one that I was flying is called Piper. So that's one of my favorite.
What plane?
There's also like Cessnas, there's Cessna 152, but they're just slow.
That man says slow.
Yeah. But they go like 100 miles an hour, like 150 or something like that. Something like that. So
That's pretty slow.
yeah.
The Bugatti's faster
You don't
than
feel it when you're in the air.
I mean, yeah. There's a lot of types of planes.
So wait, these Boeing 737s be flying like what, 600 miles per hour?
Less. Actually, they're not allowed to go over like 750 or something like that, because that's like the speed of sound, and that's like really damaging to the plane. It gives a lot of stress to it. So they hover around like average 500, 600, yeah, but nothing more than 600 most of the time. So
Yeah.
Pretty
like
cool.
if you fly the speed of sound and you like start flying low, it's gonna like you're gonna crack every single window.
No way.
And yeah, like it's not it's not what you want to do. So
Even on a fighter jet, or no, not on a fighter
yeah,
jet?
all of them.
So how high above altitude do you have to be in order for your plane not to break and fly at the speed of sound?
It's just about speed. It's not about the altitude. So, I mean, the altitude is just is what it is. It's nothing really that connected to the speed. But I mean, it's illegal actually. It's illegal to go speed of sound. So like, no one's allowed to do that except like minor places.
And what you can be? Is there like a radar that's linked to like somewhere that they can see who's flying at what speed?
Yeah.
So every plane that's
everyone
flying
has
is tracked.
Everyone has a tracker. Yeah.
And how do you can you
I what's up?
can you and if you take it out, you can get fined?
Yeah, definitely. And if you're talking about going to speed of sound, you could do that, but you have to like go in a specific place where no one's at. People get scared. Like this thing is fast. Like you look at video speed of sound, bro. It's just like it's scary, and it's hard. Like also like the G-force, you're gonna feel like it's crazy. Like you're gonna feel like 3-4 times your weight. So it's not something to play with.
Have you ever thought about joining the Air Force?
I do, but I still want to, but it's a big distraction in my life. I would rather be like Forex trader.
Bro, you wanna know what would be cool? Driving your plane and trading.
Yeah.
Trading in there.
Can you imagine you put that shit on autopilot because you got an alert?
Now they like you're gonna trade with no stop loss, the internet gets cut off. Come on.
Oh. That must be
But
it.
with these small planes, you can't even put autopilot. There's no autopilot in them. You gotta do it manual the whole flight. I do around 2 hours per flight, so.
My best experience ever would probably be skydiving. Oh my
Mhm.
god, bro. That shit's fucking fun, bro.
Mhm.
Where were you
I
skydiving?
was scared though. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I was scared. It's like, you know, anything can go wrong.
Well, you have like 2 parachutes, so you're fine.
It's definitely worth it. It's one of those experiences.
You know what I want to do? I want to glide. What do you call that? The squirrel thing? I really want to do that. I live for that type of shit, bro.
The view is amazing too.
I live for like anything that has to do with like adrenaline and like the thrill of it, you know, like
Yeah.
I love those things. Bungee jumping, I've never been skydiving, river rafting, um I've never been parachuting. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think if it were possible to like dive into water from like high altitudes and survive and like guaranteed survival, like
I wouldn't
100%,
do that.
100%, like 100% guaranteed survival, and it's like proven like
I still wouldn't do that.
I would do
That
it.
shit's scary.
I would do it,
What the fuck?
dude.
No.
If it were proven, like if 100 people jump and it's proven that 100 people fucking survive, no injuries, no casualties, nothing. You know, and it's like safe, and there's like businesses that do it. I would do it.
It's a miracle, bro. If that happens.
No, yeah, it's obviously impossible. You know, especially because water is like as tough as concrete.
I was gonna just say it. I was gonna say that.
Coming down
It's
at.
stronger than concrete, I think. I think it's possible, but you just have to like literally break the water. Like you have to go in like.
It also depends what position you're coming down to.
Yeah. But it's better to not try it.
Bro, have you seen this thing? There's this dude. He jumped from an airplane or something, and then he went out with no parachute, and he had to land in like the smallest net it would catch him. He has to like fly towards it, and if he misses, he would hit the ground and die. It was crazy.
So Dollar's uncle, or his grandpa, I think, was telling us a story of like how Dollar's dad and, you know, his uncle once were flying because his uncle was a pilot, and he had a plane before, and there was once a time where they were flying and their engines started failing, like both engines, or I think a bird went inside their engine and shit. So they started calling Mayday, Mayday, and he was just like, he says that in that very moment, he just stayed calm. Like he knew he was gonna have to do an emergency landing on water right here in Miami by Key Biscayne. He knew he was gonna have to do an emergency landing and shit. And at the time, I guess I think it was because the engines were like on the wing. It kind of acted like as a floaty for the plane, so the plane wouldn't sink. So when he did the emergency crash landing on water, he then had to like tie a rope to the engine, and he had to like pretty much swim with the fucking plane and shit. And he was like pulling up to like this marina, and they didn't let him. They're like, "Oh, you can't come here, you can't come here." And he was like, "Yo, call the fucking cops if I can't come here, because I'm coming here." But it was crazy that hearing that story, how you have to do it like just driving a plane, all of a sudden your engines blow out on you, and then you have to do an emergency crash landing on water.
Well, you know what's crazy? There was like a few days ago, there was a 17-year-old flying, and then the engines went out, and she had to land with the. Wait, is it the engine? Hold on. No, it's actually the wheels.
I think I heard of that. I heard of that story.
The wheels weren't retracting; they were going through. I don't know. I gotta search more about that. But basically, she had to land a very rough landing, but she mastered it. So.
17 years old and a female. Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
Yeah, I started
bro.
at 15 too. I started flying at 15. Actually, I got my pilot's license before my driver's license, so that's cool.
Yeah,
That's a flex.
that is a flex.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody at 15 years old is flexing their little permit, and you're here flexing your fucking pilot license.
Yeah, bro, I started young, everything young.
Have you ever taken a girl out on a date?
Me? No. You look at me, bro.
What you mean, look at me, brother?
You didn't see how. No, I'm just kidding.
You're fucking Palestinian. Fucking tell a girl you want me to take you to the moon? Or you want me to bring, everybody's out here saying I'll bring the stars to your feet. You fucking telling me I'll take you up to the stars.
Damn.
That's a flex.
GP a player, man.
Hey, man. Dude, if I had a plane, bro, that'd be reckless. I'd not in the sense I was driving.
I can see JP acting crazy.
Not in the sense I was driving, but I'll be macking at women just be like, oh, what you doing Friday night? Oh, Camel, I'm surprised your ass fucking pull up to the airport and shit. She's gonna be like, what the fuck? And then when she hops on the passenger seat, she's like, yo, what the fuck?
Bro, you know what's good is when you have your own license and stuff. Literally, there's no security, so you could go to the airport, 10 minutes later, you're in the air. So
how much does it if you have your own plane, do you have to pay the airport to land?
Yeah, there's parking. I'm pretty sure you pay. Parking.
Yeah, but you mean buying your own plane?
Do you have to pay the landing strip to be able to land on that strip?
No.
You just pay the hangar or the parking spot?
Yeah, you don't pay for that.
How much is it to land here in Miami, Apalaca, to park your plane in a hangar in the Miami Executive Apalaca Airport?
I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna search that up right now. I don't own my own plane, so I gotta search that.
How much do you need for a plane? Can you buy a plane with 100 racks, 150 racks?
Yeah, depends what size. Depends what size.
So yeah, I can get myself a nice little Cessna for 100 racks.
Dude, you can buy a small plane for $14K.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you have $100,000 and you're planning to spending on a Cessna, don't do it. Get something better. Cessnas, you're not gonna be. There's no AC in them.
If you had 100 grand for a plane, what would you buy?
Nothing. I would save it up.
Just save it up for till 500 racks, and then get yourself a nice plane with 500 racks.
Bro, 500, yeah, it's lit. But bro, I kind of want a private jet. I've been saying that if they're expensive as hell, don't search it, bro. You're gonna have a heart attack. There's $50 million. $50 million for this is the most luxurious jet. But they go for 10 million for a regular one.
1,000 lots.
Yeah. Anything below 10 million is a really old jet, private jet. But yeah, and then you have these small private jets.
If you want something in life, I'm a big believer in that. You can get it.
I'm going for it, bro. I'm going for it.
Alright, we finally made that little bottom wick on golds. Small little bottom wick. I want to see how we react at the 1879 area. We start to trade above 1880. I'll feel a little comfortable about the buys, but we just keep rejecting this little psychological area, man. Look at that. Look at that rejection we're seeing. Eric, you took sales right now or what? I feel like this is your sell area.
Me? Nah, I'm already positioned. I'm not looking to really add any much position on it. I feel like my position is pretty safe. I don't want to get in right now and then you know how gold does,
Yeah.
Fucking wick, take you out. But like I said, as long as we're trading below that zone you got, we should be good. Continue lower.
Yeah, this level 1880 is important.
Right? It's
you gotta be patient.
This
time is this? 9:20.
This is a horrible candle.
Bro, this guy got me researching planes now. Over here looking at planes.
Dude, I love planes, bro. I like, fuck a car.
fuck a Lambo.
Yeah, bro. All these fucking all these traders are buying Lambos and McLarens and
Bro,
fucking Bugattis
yeah.
and shit. Fuck that. I want a plane.
But JP is the type of guy to be like, nah, I want a plane instead of a Lambo.
Dude,
He is.
You
facts.
have so much freedom with the plane, though. What you mean?
You know, like like, I would rather buy a yacht or a fucking boat or a fucking plane or a helicopter over a fucking car. That's so
Bro, yachts
fucking
are also
boring.
like,
Cars are boring. Like, I can just Uber. You know, don't get me wrong, it's fun as fuck. You know, when I have like fucking millions, I'm gonna guaranteed have my cars and my planes and my helicopters and my fucking boats. But I need to have at least like fucking 100 mil to be spending like that on fucking cars and all that crap.
Bro, I love cars, bro. They just my
Okay.
shit. Like I love cars, bro. It's just that's the satisfaction I get from it.
I used to love
Everybody's
cars.
different, bro. You know?
I used to love cars a lot, but lately I haven't. I've kind of my aspiration for cars has kind of died down, bro. I guess because seeing it so much around me, and I'm just like, oh, okay, like whatever.
Yeah, because you're around.
Like I was $1 at the Fontainebleau this weekend, and we saw a fucking Bugatti, and it was like one of those Bugattis that they only make like one of each, or they make it like 23 cars.
Limited
Yeah,
edition.
because they had the number 16 in the front and the doors and shit. And he was like, "Oh, let's go take videos with the car." I'm like, "All right." And then like, there's people taking pictures of the car, videoing it and everything. I'm just there looking at it, like, oh, nice, damn, a Bugatti, wow. But if I see a plane, I stay staring at the plane. I'm just like, oh, what a nice plane. Like, it could be a shitty little Cessna that Navy probably laughs at, and I'm just like, oh shit, that shit goes hard. I don't know if I'd ever buy a
JP?
helicopter. That's a little sketch.
JP, is it okay if I put a YouTube link on your YouTube and Zoom? It's a motivational link by Grant Cardone.
I'm down.
It's a
Send-
YouTube video.
Send me the link and I'll put it.
But he tells you like dream big and all that. So I feel like it's really motivating for people to see. Let me send the Zoom and the YouTube.
All right. Boom. Undercover billionaire Grant Cardone.
It's only like 3 minutes or something. But I love it.
Look, it doesn't cost anything to dream big. Like, just dream big. What I have here is a fleet, not an airplane, not a helicopter. I got a fleet. You understand what I'm saying? So, you can do this, but you got to dream big. The machines cost money. The dream is free. The dream is free. The work is not. You got to do the work, put in the work, pay the price today, so you can pay any price in the future. When I was 28 years old, I started paying the price every day, showing up, putting in the work. Augusta 139, the $12 million helicopter. It says N808 on the back. You know what that stands for? Let's make some noise. Look it up in the Urban Dictionary. What does 808 mean? It also means some of the most powerful numbers there are. 8 is infinity, and 0, obviously, is where it all starts. Back here on the tail of that plane, everything to me means something. If you're going to do something, make sure it means something. 365 GC, that means I get to be me 365 days of the year. That's a Gulfstream 550, 2017. Brand new, it's about $53 million. It is without a doubt one of the nicest, best, well-respected, heavy jets in the world. Follow me.
That shit goes hard.
here. It's motivation.
Dream big. Dream big. It's free. 13 passengers, 14 hours nonstop.
He said he's going to take me with him.
That shit goes hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you dream big and you work hard and you pay the price over long periods of time, you don't have to get one helicopter. You can get two. Augusta 139. Five passenger. Interior cabin on that is $1.4 million. Two pilots, two engines, probably the safest helicopter in the world today. And we bought two of them for you.
What helicopter was
to
Kobe
inspire
flying
you,
in?
hopefully. For you guys that are envious and you got hate in your heart and you're resenting and you're like, why does anybody need to do all that? Why not? Why not?
Facts. The dream is free. The work is not.
Yeah. I was
Man, that was super nice, man. I want to buy a helicopter right now.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, what helicopter did the Kobe die in?
I just searched it up, but it's 184 miles an hour max. Oh no, that's where he died. Speed that he died in. It's called a Sikorsky. That's the name of it. It's actually not bad. I like it.
Let's see. I think I missed my entry, guys. Well, it's 1882. But
It's pushing up.
it is, yeah. I want to see us trade below. I want to see us trade above this area. Let's wait for a little retest, and then if we reject that 1880 area to continue to push to the upside, I'm taking the buys. I'm gonna wait for a retest. Let's see if I get the retest. This trade will either go without me, or this trade will retest and come back into the 1880, 1879 area, or we should see if this trend line is valid, how it's seeming to be valid so far. We'll get the retest out of this area.
Minute closing bullish.
30 minute, yeah, we're closing bullish. Nice little bottom wick. Come on, let's make a nicer bottom wick.
I also like how New York took out the lows of London and then Tuesday on gold.
We just have to stay trading above 1880 for these buys to be valid. If we can create some type of range, it'd be nice. Oh my god, bro. This is why, dude. I went to go check one of the, bro. That people don't really learn, bro. I went to go check one of the accounts that I'm trading, and there's somebody in fucking on a 100K account. 12 lots, 12 lots. Listen, 12 lots on US 30 buys, and 11 lots on US 30 sells.
Right now?
Right now, I just checked to see.
Bruh.
I checked to see who's trading the accounts before I started to take a trade. Like,
Oh my
you know,
God.
like I'm like, yo, like, okay, I might take a trade soon. So like, let me get the accounts ready. And then there's one guy, 11 lots on US 30 and 12 lots on US 30. Opposite trades, buys and sells. I guess he's hedging, or I don't know what he's doing.
Wait, so he paid you and he's trading on it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Damn.
What the hell?
yeah.
How does that make sense?
It's fine. I guess they're fucking. I don't know, bro. It's fine, but you know what? Dude, and then I look at their positions and shit. These guys, bro, they make me laugh. These are the same people that make my day. Not to mention the same people that hit me up when I take a losing trade, right?
Most probably.
Yeah. What up, Jessica?
Yo, what's that?
Nothing much here. Just chilling. We're looking at gold.
I see. I'm actually watching this video right now. The Grant Cardone getting his. I love like how excited his wife is.
His wife has like good energy.
A lot of energy. I mean, I've seen her live, and she has that energy.
And they
Even
match.
live.
They match each other's energy.
100%. But it's so nice and like, it's so nice because I don't know if you guys know his backstory and their backstory, but you can tell like she is so proud. The way she's looking at him and stuff.
Was she with him from like before he was big, or like was she?
Oh yeah, yeah. They were together since they were like since he was broke basically.
Damn.
So like she saw the come up, and at one point like they were like doing badly, and then something clicked and changed, and boom, he became Grant Cardone that he is now.
Well, I was actually looking at the towers at Miami, and I was like, yo, like this dude, he rents one of these apartments in Brickell. I'm like, yo, like how much this costs him per month? Like, it's
I think
insane.
he has a video on that.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He has multiple, but like, damn.
Dude, this is why this shit's frustrating sometimes. So look, I ended up taking a position on one of these people's accounts at 1882.5 and just closed it full position at 1884. So like 20 pips, made 960 bucks. When I go to look at his history, it gets worse. The same guy who's in buys and sells on US 30, he took sells 7 lots, lost. He took buys 7 lots, lost. Took sells 11 lots, lost. So now the $960 profit that I made him ended up being $560 profit for the day.
What the hell is he doing?
Gambling.
Holy shit, he's trading this shit like a bot.
That's what it looks like, honestly. Maybe he does have a bot on it.
Look at this. I think he does have a bot. Let me, hold on.
Oh, this is a day. That's the day.
This is for the week. No,
Yeah, if
the
he's buying
day,
and selling, most likely.
the day he's not surprisingly down too much. Look, let me unblur this.
Is this a challenge or what is this?
Yeah, it's a challenge. Look
What the hell?
For the week.
But I'm confused.
Those are all
He
his
paid
trades.
you to pass it.
It looks like a
He
bot.
paid you to pass it, but he's trading it.
I don't
Very
know.
confused.
I don't know, brother. He's down 4 racks on his 100K account.
Isn't that like almost 2.5%? Or almost 5%?
You know what I find weird? Oh no, this is for the week. They're refreshed. I feel like, oh look, he's still not even making money off his positions. He's only up 23 bucks, and there's one position that's up 100 bucks. The other one's up down 66 bucks. I think he has a bot on, bro. There's no way. Is he really doing
That
this?
looks like a bot.
Yeah, I think it's trading it like a bot.
It is.
Buying and selling is most likely a bot.
Why would somebody pay me and then use a bot? There's weird people out here. I get people who hit me up, yo, can you trade my account for me, bro? I'm like, yeah. He's like, and then they'll be like, oh, I just passed my FTMO in 2 days. Like, so why do you want to pay me? If you just pass it, why do you want to pay me to pass your fucking account? You know?
What?
And then they're like, oh, no, I'm just trying to see how to price myself, or oh, I'm just trying to see what prices are in the market. You know, like, okay.
I think he's new or something.
There's very few people who just don't have time to trade, and I understand that. Or like, you know, you're learning and you want to earn while you learn. That I understand too. But people who just pay you to trade for them, and then they just
I think when this is a great investment is when like someone like already has like maybe 300k funded, and then he just want to add some more capital, and he probably like better to not worry about the challenge and just get the full capital that you pass. So like, I don't know if that made sense. Damn, bro, look at gold. They had that level on gold. Okay.
I guess this trend line was valid.
I literally am blanking. I am looking for a word in my head to describe what you just did, JP, but I literally cannot.
What did I just do?
The fact that you didn't take the trade, is good because you're following your rules.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm also being careful because I've lost twice for the week.
Bro, who cares, bro?
No, I know, no, I know, but I have one of my biggest rules is lose 3% and I'm done for the week, and we're only midweek, so tomorrow's another day too. So I took a losing trade today, so I have to be careful with that because you know, once I start to get like, bro, I'm telling you, today I lost like fucking 2% for not managing that trade on my own account, so I only have 1% to play with.
Wait, what happened?
The
What
what?
happened today? You said you lost 2%. How?
Oh, no, I didn't put a stop loss and I lost 2%, but the other accounts that had stop loss only lost like 0.5%.
You forgot to put a stop loss?
Hold on, let me.
Hey, wait, can you mute? Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That today in the trade that I took, I was only trying to risk like 0.5% or 1%, and I didn't put a stop loss on my account, but I put a stop loss on some other accounts. And I wasn't like managing it. I got distracted with like that one guy at the shop, and I ended up losing like 2%. So that's why I only have 1% to play with for the week. Obviously, I can risk more, right? But I'm not. My rule is lose 3%, finish for the week, and we're only Wednesday tonight, so that's why I want to have this 1880 area it's a high psychological area, and you know, we were trading around that area, so I wanted to be patient, and I want to make sure that I'm taking high valuable trades for this week at least. Next week is a new week.
That makes sense. You're basically saving your bullets.
Yeah, I'm saving exactly, preserving my capital. So you know, if I would have taken the trade, it would have been at 1882. It was there. You know, I was expecting for a little retest or for it to form some type of range on the 15-minute candle, or the 30-minute even. But it didn't. It didn't do that. It just kept ripping up. So I wasn't ready to execute.
Honestly, it still might.
It possibly can. We could still see some type of retracement to the downside. And if we start to reject this 1880 area, 1879 area, to push back up, I'll possibly take the trade. Same trade, it's going to be, by the looks of it, it would be a similar trade as the one from earlier today. And like I said, I liked today's trade. I liked it, you know, I liked it. I had my confluences in my favor. It was just, I got faked out and price just went the opposite way. It's also a little early, 9:41 p.m. Well, it's a little late for Asian session. That what? I'm sorry, Eric.
Was it the opening when you took your trade? Like 9:30?
It was, damn, I forgot. No, it was, yeah, I think 9:30. Yeah.
Yeah, that candle be fucking disgusting at 9:30. It usually rips pretty hard.
Yeah, it ripped to the downside. I wasn't even on the stream with Snipes or anything. I was just like on my own, just there looking at the charts and shit, and cause yeah, just I had time. I had like, you know, I wanted to see what the charts were doing, and I saw that trade after like 20 minutes of being in the charts, and I executed. I thought it was gonna be clean. I even put a 20 pip stop loss. Normally, sometimes I put 30 pips. Usually, like more than that. Like on average, I put a 30 pip stop loss. But for that trade, I put a 20 pip stop loss. I didn't think it was gonna hit, and it ended up hitting my fucking stop loss 4. But I'm pretty happy with myself. You know, that I used to take those losses and I'd be pissed. It would ruin my day. I still had such a great day. I'm still having a great night. You know, night's not even over.
This is the mentality.
This shit's fucking fire, guys. Little stress balls.
So Jessica is from the course, right?
The what?
Jessica is from the course, correct?
What do you mean from the courts?
The automation, Forex automation course, the EA. Or am I wrong?
That she's from there?
I thought she did it, the course.
No, she has the same bot that you have.
Yeah, I thought she was the person who did the course, because there was a person
Oh no, but she has the same bot that you have. Both of you guys have the same bot. She's been having it for a while. She's had it for like a year. What's up, Eric?
Yo, regarding the bot, wait, how does it exactly work? Do you like amplify like a strategy to it?
So it's like this alright, so it hedges. It's pretty much programmed to trade like a human. So it'll trade ranges, and the way it works, it'll like start to, like, let's say it's forming a range, right? It's in a range. It'll take the buys, and then as it's taking the buys, it'll start to take positions. Sort of like a martingale, but not a martingale, because a martingale would just put buys, and it will start to scale in and put higher positions and higher lot sizes. But this one hedges instead. So it'll take the buys, and then once it starts to get to the top of the range, if it starts to break out, it'll add positions on the buys while adding small positions to the sells. So if it starts to sell off, it'll close its position on the buys and start adding positions on the sells. But if it starts to lose, like let's say it's losing like $200, or price starts to reverse, it'll then close its losses. But it only trades the range.
So it basically means you have to put like a bigger lot size, right? Since it closed quick.
Sort of. So yeah, I have it set where it'll start to trade like, you know, less than half a lot, and then it'll start to scale in with like half a lot, and then it'll go like 0.75, and then it'll go like 1 lot, 1.15, 1.5, and then like all the way up to a max lot size of like 5 lots.
I see.
But it's also, yeah, it's pretty chilling once you understand the bot and once you, like, you know, learn the bot. But
would you say it's like a passive income?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't made it a passive income yet, but I see it as a passive income. That's why I kind of fuck with it, because if I can generate at least like $500 a month just off like the bot trading my account, or, you know, it'd be dope.
Yeah.
And I can just, you know, while I continue to keep focusing on my accounts, or I can just get it to pass a couple accounts of mine, and then if I ever fail one of my accounts, I could just grab it from one of the ones that the bot passed, and then I'll have backup. But I don't know. I still like trading, bro. Trading is so fun. I like doing those challenges, bro. Like they're annoying and all, but like, dude, the challenges are what like. It's like, how do I explain the challenges? When I'm doing a challenge, it brings me back to like the basics. It brings me back to when I first started. So it's like,
Yeah, absolutely.
so passing when I end up passing the account, it's like, it's just like, it's like, how do you say it? It's like, it's just like doing a sport that you've done for so long, and then you just go to game day and you just make it seem cake. You're there in and out, in and out, in and out. That's how I look at the challenges. I'm there in and out. I'm just there to fucking win and make some money. But I want to do a challenge. I want to do a challenge again. I just don't know who to go. I think I'm gonna do the funded trader. I think that's gonna be my next people who I pick to do a challenge. I want to choose a new prop firm, try something new, and let's see. Right now,
Prop firm seems like it's the way. A lot of people are doing it. Dude, they're making a crazy amount of money.
off prop firms.
Yeah, crazy. But also you got to remember, there's a lot of good traders that are coming out too. So that's the reason why there's like a couple of prop firms that went under the bus, because there is like yeah, there is a lot of people who lose, but at the same time there's people who actually make money too.
Oh yeah, my bad, Jessica. I thought you were the same person that was from the course. We sound exactly like, but
I'm confused. What course?
oh, it's just the Forex course. I thought you sound exactly like
Jessica's on a course and she doesn't even know about it.
Shit, where?
Jessica's like, I haven't seen my royalties check.
Shit.
Nah, but you sound exactly like her. I was like, yo.
Like she teaches a course, you said?
Yeah, just runs down like to the settings.
Is her name Jessica too?
Oh,
I don't know.
You mean
I have
on
no idea.
YouTube?
No.
The Forex
But I
automation
don't
course from the new. But you're talking about the new course.
I don't, it's not on YouTube, but it's on a website. But yeah, I'm just saying you sound exactly like her, so I just thought it was you.
Interesting. Well, it's interesting that her name's Jessica too. And I sound like another Jessica.
I'm yet to meet another John Paul that sounds like me. Or looks like me. Do you guys think there's someone out there that looks like you in this world?
Mars.
Yeah, I do. I low-key do a thing. I wouldn't say exactly the same, but similar.
Bro, you saw Daniel's message on his signals?
No, I'm not in the signals. I'm not in the signals.
He said everyone stay away from first-class Forex ones. They're not paying people out.
Yeah, I've been hearing that for about a couple of weeks already. I stopped promoting first class, and I also stopped telling people to get first class. I just tell people to go with whatever they feel comfortable with. I'll work whatever you've got. I'll work with you.
My bad. I thought I was muted. I'm cooking something.
You're good. What are you cooking?
I'm actually not cooking. I'm reheating.
Oh, I love it.
So.
I love it when people say I'm cooking something and you ask them what are they cooking. I'm heating something up. Jessica's when I was in high school. You reminded me of my ex-girlfriend. When I was in high school, I used to go over her house and she would always say, "Oh, you want me to cook you something?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm hungry as fuck." And then she'd go to the microwave and fucking heat shit up, and then.
Oh no!
Her mom would come. Her mom would come and be like, "It smells so good. What you cook?" And I'd be like, "Oh, it's this, and that." And she'd look at her daughter and like, "You never cook when we're here." And she's like, "Oh no, I heated it up."
That's funny. Okay, no. With me, if I say like, "Hey, I'm gonna cook you something," I go down in the kitchen. Like,
don't play with Jessica.
Love to cook.
What's your favorite dish to cook?
Steak.
Steak?
Yeah. but that's not like a dish, but it's my favorite thing to cook, and I've been like mastering it, like doing a lot of different shit with it. But I like to cook a lot of different things, honestly. I'm also Lebanese, so I've been making some Lebanese stuff recently.
Sheesh. You guys got good spices.
Yeah, it's not spicy, but they're like we have spices.
Kai, what makes challenges so hard to pass? Kai, I believe what makes challenges hard to pass for a lot of people, or at least in the beginning
Psychology,
stages.
discipline.
Yep.
Psychology.
Yep. The fact that you have, most people have never seen 100 grand ever, and then all of a sudden you have 100 grand to trade at your disposal, and you wanna like, it's not yours, you treat it like, oh, okay, like you just risk it, right?
It's easy.
It's easier.
to blow one and go buy another one.
Yeah. And then some people don't have rules, they don't have a plan. You can't trade or you can't go in not having a plan. And anything you do in life, you must have a plan for it to be successful. I mean, yeah, it's possible to go blindfolded and win, but the chances are very slim. And then if you try to do it again, you won't. So people go in there without a plan, not following the rules. They don't have psychology. They don't understand psychology. They don't understand themselves. So those are
money management too.
Money management is huge, bro. That's huge. That's once I started learning to manage my money better is when I started becoming more profitable, and I started to see more money around me. But before I was so poor at money management. I was so poor at that. And I used to question, why the fuck am I so fucking down? Because I'm not managing my money.
I found the word. You were disciplined.
Disciplined?
Yes. I have no idea why I just blanked out. I could not think of that freaking word. But yeah, that was a disciplined decision not to jump in on that trade.
Yeah. We wouldn't even have hit TP1. We'd be there. But there's more trades to come, there's more sessions to come, there's more days to come, the week's not over yet.
Yeah. Although, yeah, it went in the right direction that you wanted it, but had it lost,
yeah,
you would have been mad at yourself because you didn't follow your rules.
Facts.
This pizza is bomb.
Where's it from? Go looking ripe for the buy. That's what I want, a real big chopper. What up, Jimbo? Jimmy. This music has me lit. Let's go to 1 hour time for Mongol. 1 hour closing in 4 minutes. See the weekly.
You're not looking at DJ today?
I haven't looked at it at all, bro. To be honest, I think I looked at it on Sunday or Monday.
It's in a no trade zone for me right now.
It's just sideways.
Yep, exactly.
Horrible no trade range, but looking like it could possibly fall into this range over here. I like buys above 161. Sells below 158, 800, 850.
Yo, JP, let me hear your thoughts on that. Do you feel like when you're less desperate to make money, you make better decisions?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I realize that.
100%. Because you know, when you're trying to make money desperately, you're like that need that like your psychology is just like I need. So you're more chasing the money. But when you stop chasing the money, and you just continue to be disciplined and consistent, and you follow your rules, and you know, you master your psychology, just the money seems to become it comes to you. So. Like it depends on what you're talking about, right? Because like if you're actually doing physical labor or like actually working somewhere and you're like, you know, working hard, the harder you work, the more money will come to you or the more opportunities will present themselves to you. But like in trading, it's not the harder you work, or it's not. It doesn't mean the more time you put in the charts you'll make more money. Like, you know, it's the opposite. Like the less you're trading, the more money you'll make. The less you focus on money, the more percentages you'll gain.
Exactly. A lot of people think that when they do more, they're gonna make more money here. The reality, it's the opposite. I mean, that's part of the reason why when I started, I was failing a lot. I needed the money. But the moment that I had the breakthrough, I realized that that was the issue. I heard Dollar was talking about he's gonna get an RV. He's gonna go on a tour.
I don't know. I don't know if it's actually gonna happen, bro.
I'm just saying, if that happened, that would be cool. Imagine streaming.
We're supposed to buy it, but I don't know, bro. I don't know.
How much is it? Like what?
So it's his uncle's RV, and we just need to put 5 racks towards it to get it up and running again. Because we just need to switch the tires, we need to fix the fridge, and that's about it. Seriously, that's all it is. And his uncle said if you fix it up, you can borrow it. And he would just have to teach us how to drive it, and then so me and him would go half and half, and we'll do like a USA tour or probably like a North America tour. Because we can go to Canada, we can go to Mexico. Fuck, we can even go to Guatemala if we want, I think. All the way to Panama. Fuck it. I'm
down. You guys better be outside.
Bro, I'm down for that shit. I want to do that shit. And then once we fucking finish doing that, who knows, maybe we'll flip that fucking shit, or maybe it's like, I want to travel the world, bro. That's what I want to do.
Best experience ever. When you're 20, to travel the world.
I have a friend who's gonna go live in Colombia, bro, and he sort of has me I've been thinking about moving to Colombia like these past days. and just living
Bro,
over there in Colombia
Are
for
you
like.
tired of Miami?
I've been tired of Miami, brother. We were talking about this on Sunday. Remember about like, is
Yeah.
this all there is to do in Miami? Go out,
Party and stuff,
clubbing,
yeah.
party, stay at a hotel.
Yeah.
You know, Miami is like I've lived here for 24 years. I'm done to get out of here and try a new city.
Damn, you've been living in Miami for a while.
Yeah, instead of fucking paying rent here, I'd rather fucking go somewhere and travel the world and
Do it, dude.
pay rent
100%
elsewhere.
do it.
I haven't seen
Like-
the Europe. I don't know what it is to go outside of like this half of the world. I only know what it is to go to like South America, and in South America I've only been in one country, which is Ecuador, where I'm from. But outside of
Yeah.
Ecuador, I haven't seen Brazil, I haven't seen Argentina, Colombia, Peru. I have not been to Venezuela. I have not been to fucking Belize. You know, like
What's stopping you? Is it like the business you got over there and stuff?
no, I don't know what's stopping me. I ask myself every time. I want to say if I were to answer what's stopping me is I don't want to go alone. I think that's what's stopping me. But it's getting to
Why?
the,
But why?
but it's getting to a point
There's a
where
reason for that.
huh?
There's a reason why you wouldn't want to go alone. I would want to travel alone.
Trust me, you won't be alone. There's so many people there you'll meet. JP, you know I moved to Mexico like a month ago, right?
Dude, you guys have me like literally about to like pack up my shit and just be like, okay, like next week I'm out. Like fuck it. Anybody who
Dude,
wants
you will
to.
meet so many people. Like, so many people. There's a lot of expats everywhere.
Hey, JP, whenever you do that, hit me up. I'll fly you there, man.
Dude, but it'll be expensive to have you fly me there. Or-
Sorry. No,
Not
opinions.
JP, but I'm just curious why. Like, is
I-
there a
I think
reason
it's
why
that,
you
it's
wouldn't wanna
that.
Travel alone.
It's that. It's the lone. It's not. I'm not saying I'll be lonely, but it's just I don't wanna. I don't wanna travel alone, and I would like to make like travel with those that I love at least. You know, like I don't know. It's that. I think like 80% of the reason why I haven't done it is because I don't want to do it alone. And
Have
I
you
think
ever traveled alone?
never.
Yeah, that's why. Trust me.
It's so
the
rewarding.
moment- yeah, the moment you travel alone, you're gonna understand. That's the best feeling ever. More peace.
is.
You're gonna meet new people. Just a better experience, bro. Trust me. Like, it is fun. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's fun to go with your friends and shit. Like, don't get me wrong. But at sometimes you realize that when you're by yourself, you actually feel more happier. You know, you would like learn a lot of stuff. You know, you would learn a lot of stuff about yourself. You know, you will meet new people you never met before. You know, I mean, and also like it depends. It depends like the only reason you say you wouldn't travel alone because you never done it. You understand what I'm saying? If you did it, you obviously wouldn't say the same thing. So you should low-key travel alone and see. You know, you might like it. If you've
Yeah.
never done it, you're not gonna know.
I've always been like so frustrated with the fact that like like I like want to do things and then like I'm so dependent off other people and then I don't end up going. So like talking to this is like kind of like an wake up call where like just do it.
Yeah, just do it, bro. Like,
I think starting
all you gotta do.
February I'll start traveling and first I don't know where to go first. I think
I'm gonna hold you accountable to this. Like, I'm gonna call you and make you book a ticket.
I think starting February, I'm going with or without anybody. I'm going alone or I'm going with company. I'm going to I think I'm starting in Canada. And then from there.
That's a freezing place. I don't know if you want to start there, but it's so cold right now. Maybe start in a warmer place.
Yeah, right? Maybe I should start like in
Actually,
fucking.
you know what? I have an idea for you. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm literally gonna call you tomorrow and give that idea to you.
Fire. I love new
Wait,
ideas.
Jessica,
Huh.
you went to Mexico?
Yeah, I actually moved there to live there.
Hey,
I
have
lived
tax? Take tax?
Look at Navy worrying about
not in
the tax.
Mexico. No, actually, if you live abroad, your first 100,000 that you make is not taxed. Something like that.
The first
So-
100,000 you make is not taxed in Mexico?
What?
The first 100,000 you make is not taxed in Mexico?
No. So I'm not a legal citizen in Mexico.
Right?
So I wouldn't pay taxes anyways, right? Because I have like a visitor's visa. But if you live abroad as an American citizen, if you live abroad for, I believe, and you guys can Google this, but I believe if it's like you live abroad for over 6 months out of the year, your first 100K in income is not taxed.
Damn.
And then anything above 100K you get taxed on.
Pretty cool.
Like no IRS. And I'm like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
IRS watching.
Te amo,
Yeah.
te amo
Bro,
después de
tax
todo en vivo.
coming up this year.
I know, bro. Tell me about it.
Rather not.
Gotta pay Uncle Sam.
Uncle
Samuel.
Sam. Uncle Sammy.
Bro, I'm not paying him, bro. I'm not.
Eric can give you a couple advice on that, on how to get away with it. He's been doing it for 15 years.
I'm moving out of America.
It depends. It depends what you got. I mean, to be honest with you, like.
Eric, this is a touchy subject. Remember, Iris is watching. Eric
You're
gets,
on
No,
YouTube.
but like.
Eric gets
you
real
look-
skeptical when he
you
starts
research.
talking about taxes. I think he's on the run from taxes.
Nah, I'm not.
Where do you wait, Eric? What's your location? I'm
Las
asking for a friend.
If he's asking for his uncle.
Yeah,
His name happens to be Sam.
yeah. It's not the same one though.
Bro, like taxes
Bro,
is
that-
crazy. Like, there's
bro,
a lot of shit, bro. There's a lot of shit to like. When it comes to taxes, it's just you can't stop learning. You know, like a lot of stuff to learn about taxes.
But what I know is basically open up like an LLC or S corp, and then you could also move your money and like buy like a building with it, or maybe
Or like a trust fund, yeah.
yeah, something like that. So you can get away with taxes
So-
instead of paying the taxes. You would put like. in a
So
pocket.
there's this fire book that I've read in the past. I low-key need to read it again to refresh my mind because I read it in high school. But it's called this one right here, Offshore Havens and Other Safe Places.
Oh, I've heard about
Oh
it.
shit! I heard about this.
Look, they're legal and just not just for the rich. So it's like fucking fire. Like the whole objective is to achieve total secrecy and financial privacy by banking offshore, transferring wealth offshore, and keeping it safe from lawsuits, creditors, and the IRS, and others who want to put their hand in your pocket. Minimize income and estate taxes, invest globally, and build your wealth. So it's pretty fucking. Dr. Arnold S. Goldstein, who's an attorney and professor, pretty much wrote this book. And he's an expert in like asset protection, taxes, personal finance, and offshore banking. It's actually a good book to read right now because it talks about how to like keep your money in unsafe times. So when like this when the like economy is going through crisis and shit. But it's a fucking fire book. I think I'm gonna start reading it.
Honestly, when it comes to taxes, like you just gotta have a good CPA, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's literally all it comes down to, you know, like somebody who actually been around, have so much experience and stuff. And I low key landed on somebody who's good, so I don't really have to worry much, you know. Like he just managed everything. Obviously, he needs my permission for certain stuff, but overall, like he just made it so much easier for me, you know. Because honestly, like I don't want to fucking deal with that shit, bro. To be honest with you, it's a lot of shit to fucking worry about. Like I want to have somebody who actually take care of everything, and I just worry about trading and other stuff, you know. I'm not trying to worry about taxes and stuff, you know.
They will
So much
require-
time, bro.
They'll require a nice cut. Nice.
Hey, but listen, you gotta, you know, if you wanna have a good lawyer, if you wanna have a good CPA, you gotta come with a cost too, you know. So I don't mind paying, you know, if it's gonna save me time and I'm getting a lot of benefits off it, you know. If he's saving me a lot of money from taxes, so it doesn't matter how much I'm paying.
Sure.
You just gotta find a really good one. And
Yeah, and also build build a relationship with somebody. You know, I don't like because I've seen people jump from CPA to CPA, like jumping around. That's not good. Like you want to have somebody who you trust over a long term period. You know?
You like we probably need connections.
Yeah.
Successful people, and
that's
then
how. That's literally how I got on my CPA. I know
Yeah.
somebody who's doing good, and I asked him for his CPA, and he connected me. That's literally how it works, you know. Even like when it comes to like lawyers and stuff, because I do get a lot of tickets, speeding and shit, so I don't have to worry about that shit.
Bro, I have no idea how I'm gonna have a speeding ticket yet. No idea.
I'm reckless when it comes to driving.
Yo, can you get a
Not a good
speeding?
thing,
Can you get a speeding ticket flying?
Yeah.
I'm serious, cause like you know how planes are the speed is monitored. So like if you go like let's say you know, I don't know about rules and regulations in the sky, but like let's say the speed limit is 200 in a certain like sky area, and you're like at 250, can they fine you?
Yeah, most likely what they do is just they contact you while you're doing that speed and tell you like, yo, slow down. But like other than that, they'll probably just give you. They could easily revoke your license, like take it away from you and give it to you like 6 months later.
No way.
But
You see, Eric was
But,
laughing and shit, and he's fucking.
but just and with flying, don't mess with it.
It's fun. No, it's funny though, like the way you asked it.
Dude, hey.
Hey, look. I would rather at the end of the day, I'd rather be flying fast than driving like, you know. Because driving, bro, like there's traffic everywhere, you know. Like every day there has to be someone flashing their high beams.
And you have no control over somebody making a stupid like decision on the road.
Yeah.
I mean, like I feel like what makes a plane like a little bit more risky is that you have like a 360 view at all times. Like when you're in the water, you have to have a 360 view, and that's why I feel like people get in boat accidents because they don't look everywhere like 360. They're just looking straight, and then they end up fucking turning left, and they didn't looking back, and then they hit a boat. I respect the water, bro. I'm always like when I like to drive jet skis and shit, and I don't know how to drive. I know how to drive a boat. I'm not authorized to drive a boat, yeah, but I'm always like looking 360 and shit. I'm very respectful to like the water.
Absolutely. It's cool.
I get reckless with jet skis. I do get like that's one thing I am reckless with. I'll fucking.
Well, jet skis are made to have fun, man. Come on. You gotta do some stuff with it.
I went jet skiing with Dollar and Parce once in Puerto Rico, and they got so fucking mad at me because I kept splashing them with the jet ski, and then I accidentally hit Parce's jet ski while he was on it.
Bro, that happened to me.
Dude, Dollar and one, I almost crashed Dollar. Like I was driving super fast, and then like I tried to splash him, but it was so tight that like I did some shit, but he literally was screaming like he jumped out of the jet ski. Like
Oh, but they're fast.
yeah, they're fucking fast. They're meant to do devilish shit.
How fast did they go? Like 60 miles an hour?
No, those were ones that we rented, so they were going like 40, 45. But I've gone 75, 80 miles per hour on a jet ski before. It's pretty fucking.
I bet it's
pretty scary. It's pretty scary. I've never fallen off a jet ski though.
Oh, I got a question. So you have like this rope tied to your hand, right? That's also tied to the jet ski, right?
Yeah.
So what if you fall down at 80 miles an hour? Your hand's just gonna
No, it's not a rope. It's not a rope. It's like this it's like I don't know what you call it, like an emergency, a safety.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like once,
So it's like you literally imagine something that looks like this, right? And then there's like the thing that you connect to the sensor. You just plug it in, but it comes off.
It's like the same thing in a treadmill.
It's like a key.
Yeah, treadmill.
Yeah, I got you.
Exactly like the treadmill. That shit it's fucking. Thank God for that.
I guess you have experience of falling out.
No, yeah, I've been driving jet ski since I was like 13 years old, 14 years old. It's fun. I've never
I
had
never
one. Well,
rode.
my uncle used to have one, but it wasn't mine, and I was too young, so I couldn't really enjoy it.
They're like what, like 8, 10 grand?
You could
Yeah,
find,
around
yeah,
there.
a good jet ski could cost you that. But there's jet skis that go up to like 25 racks.
On my chat list. Take look
It's a
at
good
that.
business, jet ski, especially in Miami.
It's kind of
Yeah, bro,
oversaturated.
My sister was talking about it. She was like, might rent them out.
It cost me like three. It cost me anywhere from 350 to 500 to rent out a jet ski for a whole day.
Oh, day.
So yeah, it's a good business. But the problem with that shit, it's like they're always breaking. You have to maintain them at all times. I don't know anybody who has bought a jet ski and like wasn't having to be on top of the thing, other shit.
Mm-hmm. Bro, you know what I need? I need a 720, bro.
What do you need?
I need a 720S.
A McLaren? Who whistled like that?
Who was it, Eric? Oh, for real, bro, I need a 720, man.
Why would you get a 720 when you can get a Supra?
What is it?
A Supra.
What's with
What up, Shuban? I am Dr. Dollar. No, I'm just kidding. Dollar will be live streaming London session every day.
Bro,
do you have?
Pagani,
This is
baby.
the JP.
What's good? The vibes, like the music and like us being here.
Bro, the Paganis, I don't like them, you know why? They got
Bro,
Mercedes.
Pagani are fucking hard, bro.
That is.
The look is amazing, but they
I've
got
never,
AMG
I've
engine,
never
bro.
seen one.
Bro, I've never
But
driven one.
They got AMG engine, bro.
What would you rather
They
get?
have
A Pagani or La Ferrari?
LaFerrari, bro. Straight
That's a
pipe,
tough one.
bro. Straight pipe LaFerrari. Look at that. Search Shmi 150, bro.
Search up what?
LaFerrari straight pipe, bro. But that is like with Shmi 150. I don't know if you want to look at it, but bro, especially the Perta, LaFerrari Perta, the convertible, bro. They go for like 5 mil. Yeah, that one. Put the first one video, bro. That's the first video, bro. Amazing. Headphones on. I'd be dreaming, bro. I'd be drooling. Get that.
1,000 horsepower. Isn't this a hybrid car?
It is.
This shit was hard. Look at this.
Damn, 1,000 horsepower? Holy shit. You better fly. Bro, 800 horsepower is a lot.
Wait,
Like,
so what about straight pipe cars? Do you think Dollar should straight pipe his Corvette?
yeah, tell him to
Down
straight pipe to
Down pipe?
and
Down
stage
pipe.
one probably.
Bro, downpipe it. Bro, I searched videos out there, these D8s. And yeah, it's kind of cool. Like, especially the cold start, downpipe.
Yeah.
It's lit.
But also, like, you gotta keep in mind when it comes to like Corvettes and stuff, the more horsepower you add, the higher risk you put into the car blowing the engine.
Bro, I was really watching someone, he bought a new Z06 Corvette, C8, Z06.
Yeah, Z06 are hard.
Yeah, and then it broke down. It has like 500 miles on it, and then it broke down. Something with I don't remember exactly, but something like started leaking and stuff.
Probably oil. Cool.
Yeah. But they're really
Wait,
cool
JP, what car are you always wanting?
A Porsche 911 GT3 RS or GT3
cars.
Cup.
Fire too.
When I fell in love with the Porsche was when my uncle got the GT3 Cup. That's the car that made me fall in love with Porsche. And then they came out with the GT3 RS, which is a turbo, and then the GT3 Cup was just naturally aspirated. So I love the GT3 Cup more than the GT3 RS because it's an actual race car. It's a racetrack car. You get me? Naturally aspirated, the way it takes the curves, the way it takes when it's on the snakes.
Yeah.
Like it's just a beautiful car to see in action, and it's like everything about it is I love it.
Didn't the new
And
GT3 come out?
the what?
The new GT3 RS come out recently.
I don't know, but I think they discontinued the GT3 Cup in 2021 or 2020, and then they started making the GT3 RSs, and then they made the GT4. But the GT3 RS is a fucking fire car, like beautiful car, like that's my dream car. Like if I had 250 grand for a car, I don't even think I can afford it, cause it's going for like 400 racks.
Yes, you can.
I will.
You're just not there yet.
Yeah, no, I can afford it right now. It's on the mindset. No, last time I went to a dealership, it was at 400 racks.
Bro,
The G-
Markup is crazy.
Huh?
would you straight pipe it? I feel like for Porsches they're good for it'll be
Bro,
like loud as hell.
I don't know what I would do with a Porsche, brother.
But me personally, I like extremely loud, obnoxious cars. But
I feel like you're just the same as me, Nate.
I
You
want,
like that sound.
I want-
You like that downshift.
I really want I really want the 911 Carrera S. I really like that car, and I think I want that to be my entry level Porsche. I want to start off with the Carrera S. I really love it. I like it, and then from there build my way up to the GT3.
My next car will probably be like RS7 Audi. Shit's fucking hard, bro. You can't go wrong with that, bro.
I
That shit
think
look aggressive as fuck.
I think you're right, bro. It was probably a GT2 RS but it was 400 racks, bro. It was I think the GT3, I don't know, but it was a GT something. I don't know if it was a 2 or 3, and it was 400 racks, bro. But again, this was like 5-6 months ago, when like the car market was high and shit.
So like the markup.
Yeah, it was marked up, bro. It was like marked up 150 racks. Like the G-Wagon is marked up 100 racks.
Bro, I'm not even lying. I saw SVJ for $2 million.
It's probably a limited edition, right?
I don't know, but like $2 million for SVJ, bro. They were like $500,000 when they came out.
Dang.
But like $2 million, bro. Yeah, SVJ is definitely one of the cars that also straight pipe.
SVJ are known in Miami.
Dude, yeah, they're pretty popular. I saw one today. I went to go eat ice cream, and it was just parked there. The same one that I saw like 2 weeks ago.
Bro, like the cold start on SVJ, like the way like you start the car up and like starts the fans before even starting the engine.
You could tell you could notice an SVJ without even looking at it, just hearing it.
Yeah,
That's true.
bro,
Like-
the pops on the downshift as well, but like amazing.
I already know JP's thinking about going to the dealership tomorrow.
Pick yourself up a Porsche, bro.
Yeah, I really want the Porsche. By the end of this year, I don't even know. Maybe I'll take up on your offer, guys, and I'll end up fucking going to somewhere else. Traveling the world alone, starting February. But I wouldn't. That's why I don't want to buy a car, bro, because I don't know where I'm gonna be. I buy a car and then I'm stuck with a debt, and then now what if I want to leave? Like I'm just paying it for no reason. Leasing is good, but I'm also fixing my credit. My credit. I can't add any. I don't want to add any loans yet because I'm also working not just on my personal credit, but I'm working on my business credit. And my business credit is new. My personal credit is still somewhat new because it's only been open since I was 18 and I'm 24. So, 26 years, which is not enough. And there's like things that I want to get settled before I leave and do something like that. But yeah, I can't add any loans at all. I already consulted with my people and I asked them if I were to want to buy a car in the next 3 months, what the plan is, but they told me to hold off for now.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy a car cash,
But honestly, I'm the type of person to to do only cash. I don't like to tie myself up in any of these debts and loans and stuff.
Is that there's
Especially like
ways.
anything with interest, I don't want.
I know. I'm
Straight
not
up.
saying like you can make money off cars, but you can also protect yourself from losing as much money in cars. Like a lot of like, for example, if you're gonna get a Benz, for instance, that's like one of the worst cars to get because they depreciate a lot. But if you are gonna get a Benz, you're better off going with like an E class, or like not so much as a C class, because a C class you're gonna lose money like
Bro,
instantly.
you gotta pick through like let's say you're looking for a hard car, you might want to buy like a Performante because those are like rare, and they're like the price is stay stable, so it doesn't depreciate. I think it appreciates actually because it's rare, but
Yo, regarding the credit, JP, just if you know anybody who works at the bank, just he'll give you all the sauce. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know anybody who works at a bank.
It's just funny, like the whole credit system is just funny to me.
Somebody put me on game recently about cars. They were like telling me how this whole time I thought that dealerships look at how much you make and they look at your bank statements, and then the banks also do that, but that's not at all. Like, so they were just, I literally learned this like recently, like, oh, like with whatever credit you go and whatever car you're gonna get, like let's throw an example, right? Let's say you have a 750 credit, right? And you want to take out a car that costs 40 grand, right? They always ask you, how much are you making average? If you're making $10,000 and you have a 750 credit, they're not gonna actually report your car, your like credit. They're not gonna like deal with cars. They're giving out these loans to people who can't afford these cars. What happens when the market crashes? These people can't afford to continue to pay these cars, and then next thing you know, they're having to default on their loans. Banks,
Bro, all I'm gonna say
banks
is
don't
the
learn.
credit
They just
score,
find a new product to do it up. No,
the credit
no,
score doesn't matter.
it does matter, Eric.
You can have a 750 credit score, and you don't have access to shit because you don't have history. Like, the credit score is irrelevant, bro. Trust. All that matters is, do you have any history, any loans you have paid off, is everything outstanding? Are you paying off your credit cards? And also, like, when it comes to dealership and stuff, like, bro, all they care about, bro, are you making money enough to pay that car off? That's all they give about.
Bro, also the down payment.
Yeah, down payment, they do care about that, but also, like, I mean, it depends. It low-key depends what car you're getting, and the value. Because obviously, like, if you're getting a cheap car, they don't give a fuck about a down payment. But if you're getting an expensive car, you're going to need to put something down. Or, like, if you have any properties you can put against that,
Yeah. But, like, anything over, like, 50% down payment should be, like, gives you an edge. So.
But JP, I'm literally telling you, bro. Everything I know, bro, it's all about who I know. Like, that's literally all you need.
That's how you learn, brother.
You literally have a lot of people around you, bro. What are you talking about here? You have a lot of people around you who are doing better.
Yeah,
you can speak to them. Like, you be around them. All you gotta do is just ask.
You'd be surprised, bro. I put a lot of people on, bro. Like, they're just in a better position because they got more money than I do. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, like, I don't know anybody in the fucking bank industry. I know, like work with loans.
You might
and
not
crap
know
like that.
somebody else around you.
I know you know. So now I know somebody. Look how the world works.
Exactly. But
I know jewelers. I know like car salesmen.
That's the point I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I know realtors.
You have a lot of people around you, bro.
Bro, you need connections, JP. Like, especially like when you're dealing with like hundreds of thousands of dollars in banks and all that, you need to have a lot of connections.
Yeah, my connections here in Miami are a little different though. I have different connections. I don't have like if you tell me, I need to speak to someone who works at a bank, and I'm like, I don't know, bro, make an appointment at fucking Chase. But if you tell me, I need a jeweler, I need a watch, or I need a fucking chain, okay, let's go to my guy over here. Yo, I need a car. Okay, let's talk to this person. Yo, I need to buy a house. Okay, let's go over here to talk to this person. Yo, I need to fucking get into the fucking one of the best clubs in Miami. Okay, I got you. You know, let's go over here and fucking I need to go somewhere exclusive. I need a fire ass club like golf club and I'll be like, alright, let's ride. But like
Bro, this.
I'm expanding my network little by little.
That's literally why I said circle is very powerful. When you have a strong circle around you, a lot of winners, a lot of people with strong connections, you can get access unlimited, you know? Unlimited access you can get around.
It wasn't until recently that I started meeting people who own buildings. You know?
That's smart too. I'm really telling you, I do have fuck people in real estate. That's very smart, being around people who have a strong real estate portfolio. It's very good.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, you have to like, this might sound cheesy or cringy, but you gotta do like Andrew Tate style. Like he knows pretty much all the loops all around, you know?
It's true.
Like the guy, he's like, he don't even own anything that he owns. Like on his name, they don't have it like that.
He got
like
it.
The government.
He basically got it on a trust fund in a different country.
I don't
So
know.
he doesn't own anything realistically.
Yeah, that's
So they can't really
That's
seize
like-
anything. They can't take anything away from him. It's not
exactly. And once like you guys get to like the billionaire level, like you need to do that.
Bro, remember, JP, when we were talking about like money management and creating wealth, when we talked about it on Zoom? That's literally what I'll be talking about, bro. Like it's you know, like managing money and being around people who are actually doing better, like, you know, can actually increase your value in life, you know.
Bro, once I was at a bar and there was this guy who was drunk as fuck. And then he starts, you know, drinks on me, shots for everybody here. And I'm like, no, like, you know, I'll pay for my own shot, you know, like, I appreciate your invitation, but, like, I'm not one to accept another shot or another drink from another person. I just met you and I just feel awful. And he was like, bro, he just, like, he was drunk as fuck. He whips out his phone and the motherfucker had $50 million in his bank account. And I'm like,
15 or 50?
50. And I look at him like, I'm like, what do you, like, yo, why do you have 50 million in your bank account? Like, what do you, like, what do you do?
Bro, listen,
And you know what he told me? He's like, bro.
When I go to the club, that's literally, like, you gotta take advantage of that.
He was
like
like,
when they're drunk and stuff, they gonna tell you everything.
I was like, what do you
Take
do?
advantage of that, bro.
He was like, I'm a hedge fund baby. I was like, oh, he's like, I was inherited like $250 million. And I was like, oh my God. And the motherfucker like owns real estate. And on top of that, he works for this company called Network Capital. Is it Network? Yeah, Network Capital. They do mortgages. He sells mortgages, but he's such a high position in that firm. He has his own hedge fund, has $50 million in the bank account, and he's still working, selling mortgages. I was just like mind blown by that whole
Damn,
thing.
bro. 50 million liquid?
Liquid, right there, cash, bang. Like,
Bro,
That's
like,
like a different level.
that's like,
Well,
bro,
can you
like
withdraw
not a lot
it?
of people
Absolutely.
have that shit cash like that.
Exactly.
nah, bro, he could.
That's
he
not
could withdraw
including.
it.
That's not including assets, of course, right? Bro, the guy had $1 million. The guy had like a, some, like, his penthouse was worth like $5 million, some shit like that. Cash, paid for, boom. I was like, what? Like, you know, not a lot of people can do that shit. Where they just go and they. And I was like, yo, why do you pay your shit? Like, why do you sell mortgages and why do you like? Why do you pay cash for your property? Like, if you know how the mortgage game works, he's like, bro, I don't want to fucking. I'm not a poor. I don't need a fucking mortgage. I got this shit cash. I was like, you know, like I was like, damn, bro, like, fuck, I rent. You know, don't make me feel like shit. I told him I rent. He's like, you're stupid. But it's like,
Bro, one time,
very
bro, literally,
motivating.
one time when I was in the club, what I would do, I would actually buy them drinks and start a conversation with them, get them lit, and they literally, bro, they would tell you mostly everything, bro. Like when somebody's drunk, bro, like they speak mostly everything. You know, they will give you everything. They would want to talk to you more and stuff. You know, That's the reason why I said you gotta take advantage of that. But me, I don't drink, I don't smoke, you know, because I gotta stay focused. I gotta hear what he's saying. You know, like when you're around people who are in a good position, you want to be sober, dude. You don't want to be lit too. You want to be active. You want to actually listen to what they're saying. You know, you want to actually get their contact. You know, get in touch with them, because he's gonna ask you what do you do too. You know, because he might want to gain some value off you too. You know, because let's be honest, it gotta be a value exchange in a way too. You know. He can't just give you a value if he doesn't gain anything out of it.
For every day that I've showed up to these Zooms, man, I've learned something, bro. Y'all touch on some really good topics in here.
Yeah, bro, it's not just trading, bro.
Bro, listen, we literally just talk. Like that's the
I be listening, bro. I'm a listener.
We don't even be like knowing what we like. Sometimes we just talk and the conversation just starts, you know.
Facts.
It is. Bro, question. You guys said he could. Yeah, it's $50 million, right? 50. So can he withdraw it right now?
Fuck no.
He can't.
You can't, bro. You can't even withdraw 30 grand. You can't even withdraw 20 grand.
Then why you guys?
The banks are broke.
Bro, you can't even deposit like more than 100 grand into your bank. You go to the bank with cash and they'll close the door on you and they'll tell you to come back at another day, another time. And like,
bro, that's screwed up.
Like,
this is why I don't want to.
You know, you can't, bro. I was with my friend the other day. My friend was he was gonna buy jewelry, and he needed to take out cash, so he would have to pay taxes and shit, and he would get a better deal if it was cash. So he doesn't even call the bank. He goes to the bank, and he had like 50 grand in his bank account, his checkings account, and then he goes, I want to make a withdrawal. Okay, what's the amount? 30 grand. The teller got nervous. She's like, okay, well, I'm going to have to call the manager. I'm sorry. Manager comes, I'm sorry, we don't have your money. You're going to have to, come back some other day. He's like, what do you mean you don't have my money? I want my money now. I want my 30 grand. It's here. Give it to me. Like, oh no, we only keep, we don't keep more than like 10 grand in rotation. You know, if he's like, oh, well, figure this shit out. So they had to call 2 or 3 Bank of Americas to see if they had it.
Yeah.
And then finally one of them had it. They were like, okay, go to this location. And he pulled up and everything. But it's like a fucking mission to deposit money.
Bro.
And people say, oh, but the banks are easy to take your money. Yeah, but like once you get to a certain number, they won't even take your money. Good luck depositing $1 million. Good luck.
Bro, I was watching a video about someone buying a Lamborghini Huracan cash, and it took him like 2 weeks to get the money cash from the banks. It was crazy.
They make you come in. They make you come in before, like, at 7:30 in the morning, and you know.
Yeah.
They'll get and they get even more sketched out if you just go by yourself. They get sketched out. Like if you go with security or with somebody, it's less sketchy. But when you go by yourself, they get so sketched out.
Bro, like they're a bank. They should I mean, if it's someone's money, I don't know.
Bro, the banks are broke. Like, that's all you guys gotta understand. The banks don't have money, bro. And I think a lot of people misconfuse that. There's a reason why Apple's sitting on fucking $26 billion cash reserve. There's a reason for that. There's a reason Microsoft and all these big companies sitting on crazy amount of cash. You know, that tells you something.
What does that mean? Like cash reserve?
Like, they're sitting on crazy amount of money cash, bro. We're talking about cash. We're not talking about assets. We're not talking about that involves what they got in equity.
Okay.
Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like cash is king still. Like, you know, even though digital currency is coming up on the way, cash will remain king regardless.
Yeah, you guys think cash is gonna be useless in the future?
Probably. I think in the future we'll see the bank system collapse.
Bro, I was watching a video about
at some point that system will have to end at some point.
Yeah.
But for now, it's very hard to predict.
It's already failed multiple times, you know?
Yeah.
It's just...
I was watching a documentary about gold. They say it's going to be like the new currency.
I don't think so, because gold is too... It weighs a lot, you know? You got to carry like a lot of it for it to be, you know...
The day's going to still come.
I think we already had that day, and we switched out of it. You know, we got out of it. I think if we were to switch to a different currency, it'd be something that's less physical, something that's easier, faster, you know, more where it's like, you know, not where you can't really make as much. So cryptocurrency is a good topic to talk about, like switching from the dollar to that. But I don't think we're ready yet. I think that'd be ready like in 2025. No, 2050. We're already like in 2023. 2050, 2045, around there. We'll start to see
Yo,
like switches.
Who would get Neuralink chip
I would.
that Elon Musk created?
I would. I lose my
I
phone.
would.
I lose my
but
phone
I
a
gotta
lot.
make
That's why.
sure. I gotta make sure it's tested. I gotta make sure. I wouldn't be the first.
Yeah, let them use a couple
Bro.
more monkeys first.
Bro,
More
I was
rats.
talking to this. I was talking about this before. I was like, if they were to do anything like bad to people, it would be like maybe like 100 years later.
Yeah.
You know, it would be planned out perfectly.
I would do it just because I lose my phone a lot. So like now, for me to lose my phone, I'd have to lose
Yeah.
my head.
Yeah.
You know, and there's no more losing my phone anymore.
Bro, bro, as soon as you insert that shit, you're gonna start going crazy.
You imagine I start troubleshooting.
You're gonna start predicting the moves.
Fucking build a rocket.
Bro, like if that Neuralink actually works and like gives you information and stuff, like that's amazing. That's
Bro,
like, bro,
that's
like
true.
what else do you need? You know?
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. Like AI and shit, like it's moving too fast, bro. It's like I don't know, bro. I don't know how I feel about the AI shit, to be honest
Bro.
with you, because
Bro,
A
did
lot
you
of
see
things-
the AI?
a lot of things
Go
could
ahead.
go wrong, bro.
Bro, you saw that AI military robot? It's scary.
Yeah, I saw
bro.
that shit.
It's scary, bro. Oh, God.
And if you guys watch that movie Will Smith, I Robot,
Yeah, it's just fire.
I look, bro, that shit. I don't know, bro. What you think about that movie? You
What's
feel like it's kind of accurate in a way?
Fuck the movies. Let's just talk about how Hollywood, for some reason, knows what happens years before. Like they know what happens years ahead, like years from now, way before it happens. Star Trek.
Bro,
What do you think?
Look at Star
bro,
Trek.
bro, you're live on YouTube, bro.
The Simpsons. For
Bro, I
God's
was about
sake,
to
a
tell you.
fucking cartoon predicted Donald Trump was gonna fucking get inaugurated into office. You know,
I was
like
about to tell you, what do you think of The Simpsons? Like those are crazy. Man, it's pinpoint precise, man.
iRobot, another movie. We're starting to see robots now. Back to the Future with the hoverboards. Back to the Future was made in the fucking 70s, and now we see like 40 years, 50 years later, we see hoverboards. YouTube.
That's crazy.
Bro, imagine an electric plane.
Electric. I think
Yeah,
it's.
I heard a rumor. Elon Musk thinking about that. Dude, electric plane. What you think? I think it's a good idea.
Bro, the amount of energy required, like, is insane. So, I think it's gonna be too heavy to do
Oh,
that.
I see. A lot of weight.
Bro, unless,
The
bro,
weight,
you know what I was
basically.
thinking? Hold on, you know what I was thinking? Look, what if there's satellites and they give energy to the planes? I was actually thinking about this. Like, you know how
Oh,
there's this wireless iPhone chargers? You just put your phone somewhere
Oh, I
and
see
it's
what
like
you're talking about.
charging.
yeah.
Yeah, so same thing, like with planes and satellites, they bring like laser energy, and then that's how they charge the planes midair, because it would be way too heavy. Like, look at the Tesla Model X alone. Like, that's like one of the biggest Teslas out there. It costs it's like a couple thousand pounds. I don't know,
Dude,
forgot that.
let's talk about Tesla. JP, what you think about Tesla? I don't know, bro.
I like them.
Like, it's cool, but it's cool like for a daily, you know. But I really wouldn't like it's just not fun driving it. I drove it and shit. It just didn't feel.
I've
I
never
don't know.
driven a
Like, I'm more
Tesla.
interested in the sound.
Well, this fake stuff that Dodge is doing, like with a fake sound, just horrible, man. Like fake exhaust and all that.
No, yeah, they're like killing me.
I know what you're talking about. That shit was funny. Even Mercedes does it.
Ex Machina, that's a good movie.
Bro, what's getting me pissed is they're like, oh yeah, now we're gonna, force everyone drive electric cars and remove the gas. Like, bro, I worked my whole life to get.
I don't think.
Like,
I mean, maybe if you're speaking like 50 years from now, that's possible.
bro, they say it's like what, like 7 years from now, JP. I don't know if you heard of it.
7 years?
Yeah, in 2030.
Damn, bro. Like, isn't it crazy, bro? Like in 2030, like if you're able to see what it would look like, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
I don't know. It's definitely interesting, bro. There's a lot of.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit coming up, right? Isn't it crazy? Like, there's a lot of things coming up back to back. Every year we're kind of evolving.
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, like, after the 2000s, something just clicked. I was talking about this to my mother. It's like, after the 2000s, something clicked where, like, like Elon Musk came by, all the technology. You look at it now, everyone has a PC. Everyone, just is like different mindset, different level, they're different humans. Especially these people being born now is like.
Yeah. Bro, I was speaking to JP about this, bro. Like, the more technology we have, the faster the time goes. Isn't that scary, bro? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Time is flying, bro.
Yeah. I mean, look at us. Like, before people had to physically work for money, and now we're just sitting here making a couple $1,000 just in a few minutes,
Exactly, but that's the thing I wonder. Like, okay, yeah, there's a lot of jobs might not be available later on in the future.
Yeah.
But what would happen to those people? Because you're speaking about a big population, bro. Like,
yeah.
I low-key think we could see like a guaranteed income. That's low-key what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Or like food or services provided from the government.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would be. I don't know if that's a good idea, though. Because that basically means they're gonna take away your freedom. You're not gonna have much access to stuff.
Bro, you know what it is? It's basically, it's gonna be a shift once again. I think everyone's gonna have to work.
I'm low-key seeing that shift too.
Bro, I think it's gonna be a shift where like everyone has to work on like new technologies. Just be smart. So like, that's like if they want a job, they gotta be smart.